What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm back. Today we doing the SmackDown review for August 23rd, 2024. The headline for the night was Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens remain solid in win over A-Town Down Under. And you know me, I like to call them A-Town Boogie because this team know it's going to get split up very soon, right? We know it's going to be Grayson all day in the future. But before I go into the breakdown, I say the things I can start with to explain. Well, with this, I'm gonna talk about this real quick. It's like they know dang well Cody versus KO was just so pointless and it makes no sense at all. And just playing these games with Kevin turning on him is just one of the weakest turns, and it's just so cliche. And I mean, overall, the show, I'm gonna give the rating at the end of the show. The show overall wasn't terrible. Like it to me, the matches was kind of better a little bit, even though they were highly predictable. I think the crowd really helped a lot in tonight. But let's get into it. So the first thing was Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens challenged A-Town Down Under to fight on the Grayson Waller effect. See, they didn't say this match before the preview because I would have wrote this in my community post and pick as a pick, but they didn't say this. So this was a match that was just created right here. Now, honestly, I don't really like this because it's like, come on, KO, Cody, y'all been circling around each other for the longest, and Grayson and Austin don't never win anything. Remember I was saying this is one of my biggest problems with Mr. H's booking is the fact that he constantly puts people against people that never really got a build and really ain't got nothing. And then you might see a slight build out of someone else, but then they'll quickly get knocked down by someone else. For example, Bronson Reed had a slight build, but now here come Braun Strowman to come knock him down. Stuff like that. Not interesting. I'm trying to remember. Did this turn into some shenanigans? Because I think some shenanigans came out of this. But that's pretty much it. Just know this set up the match for the main event. And this is a terrible main event. What's been going on with WWE lately? I mean, I might just put that in the headline in this video. Like, what happened to the main events, man? But let's get to it. LA Knight defeats Santos Escobar to retain the United States title. I mean, pretty predictable, right? I wasn't really that interested in this match that much. I mean, we know he was going to win. It's not really much to say. I see some people not liking his title run already. I say just let's see what happens, but nothing special because again, Escobar not really getting built like that. We know LA Knight was gonna win. We knew it. And what's up with them making them defend these titles on the shows and not the pay-per-views or the PLEs or whatever? Drinking my coffee. I just want to know what's up with that. Moving on. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi defeat the Unholy Union and Blair Davenport. Now, this was pretty predictable to me as well. I did not expect them three to lose, right? Especially knowing that there was no titles or nothing really to lose for the other team. I mean, man, I don't know why I'm starting to lean towards them losing at this pay per view because Jade and Bianca finally are getting their rematch at the pay per view. And I don't know, right now, I'm just kind of leaning towards them losing it. I know it seems like how because it's actually no triple threat, but I just really feel like something is going to happen. This match, though, did turn out to be better to me than what I expected. Like, I don't know, a lot of the matches tonight just played out better. The crowd, just the pops and the moves. Not a bad match. Not a bad match to me. It was better than what I expected, but predictable though. Um, Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline gloated about their beatdown of Roman Reigns. So they took Roman out last week, and he was not here this week. But we know Roman will be back soon. We didn't see people recover from a announce table beatdown in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? We seen Kevin Owens and Randy recover. Remember Kevin Owens had got a chair wrapped around his neck and thrown into a post. You would think he'd be gone at least for a month. No, he was back in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So yeah, just a lot of gloating, just a lot of this, a lot of that. Was this the part when Solo took the title from because that was a very weird part to me. Just randomly, I knew it was gonna be something weird about Fatu being that tag champion. All of a sudden, Solo saying he can't hold the belt because he needs him to be his mercenary, and then it gets really, really weird. That segment was very weird. Then he tells him to give the belt to Tonga Loa. And then now it's finna be the Tongaloa and the other dude against the Street Profits for the title. I'm like, it almost had me feeling like they was finna lose for a little minute. Like, oh shit, maybe they might lose. Jacob is gone. He's the only one doing something right now. We'll see. Um, Yeah, that's pretty much what it was about. So Fatu does not have the titles no more. It's like, can you even do that? That's something else too. Like how is that even possible? Like, so Solo just got the power to just move titles around. Wow. Let's check out some of the backstage promos and stuff. Right, the Unholy Union are still confident heading into Berlin. Didn't see that, but you hear they're confident. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven confront Nia Jax. Now that was weird. That was another weird one. All of a sudden, Nia already is weird, but just all of a sudden, out the blue, Nia is just talking very weird and acting really strange. It's like, okay, I get it. She's queen of the ring. She won the title. Y'all want to make her go on a power trip, but it's coming off really weird and really strange, man. Like it's just what is up? Why y'all got Nia running around talking like this, like a dude or something? You know what I'm saying? It's just really, really weird. And then Chelsea Green and them. And that's funny too, how Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, this is the second time where both of them mentioned what they think Tiffany is gonna do with Nia. And I agree with them. I was saying it before they even said it. I'm like, Tiffany's gonna cash in on Nia. We already know this. Like, this whole point of this is for Tiffany to be the winner. And Nia is just a placeholder. Remember, I said it. I was like, Tiffany and Nia getting on teams was some of the most clout chasing and shit I've ever seen. And it wasn't doing nothing but to protect, because they know if they weren't cool, they know that Nia would be a threat to Tiffany. So instead, let's just make them get together for no apparent reason at all, so Tiffany can be the victor in the long run. But yeah, acting. So yeah, Chelsea and Piper are right. Kevin Owens, okay. History of backstabbing his friends. Yeah, they did a whole interlude of him just showing all. I remember that. I kind of forgot Kevin Owens used to do that. Honestly, I forgot, but now I remember, like, damn, Kevin Owens did used to turn his back on people a lot. He did do that a whole bunch of times. And again, this is just a cheap way. It's like they know what's going on with him and Cody just ain't making no sense. I find this to be one of the sorriest turns I've ever seen in my life. The fact that they're fighting is pretty sorry. Why would Kevin Owens? No sense at all. Kevin Owens and both Randy Orton were both helping Cody, and then now all of a sudden Cody fights freaking KO, and Randy has nothing to do with it, and then he just goes, runs, and fight Gunther. This don't make no sense. It really needs to start making a little bit more sense. All right, after that, we had the Bloodline defeating the Street Profits to retain the WWE Tag Team Championship. So, yes, Bloodline ended up winning without Jacob Fatu, technically, because Jacob Fatu still helped in the match, still helped them cheat in that, and still beat them up outside the match. So here it go again. If it wasn't for Jacob, they wouldn't have won. But this was a good match. I actually give Tongaloa and Tama Tonga some credit here, because lately I ain't been seeing them making no noise in the ring. But this match, they actually kind of stepped their game up a little bit and tried to act a little more fiercer. So I give them credit in the match. The match was actually not too bad, but hey, Bloodline win. I said they was going to win. They switched it up a little bit with that 5-2 stuff, but Street Profits, another tag team championship opportunity thing win. It's been a while since they got one, but yeah, they've been losing them all, really. Andrade confronts Carmelo Hayes at the barbershop. Yeah, that was weird as hell. I mean, this Carmelo Hayes Andrade feud is so pointless. This is another one of them pointless feuds that mean nothing and is not as good as what they're trying to make it to be. I do not want to keep seeing these dudes wrestle. I am tired of y'all making them wrestle 3 days, every 3 weeks in a row just for nothing. And then you see now, oh, they don't have a match today. So now you're in the barbershop and Andrade busts in the barbershop. And then Carmelo Hayes says he wants a perm afterwards. This feud is terrible. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Okay, then they did WWE history in Berlin. What's the history in Berlin? I must have missed that part. The bloodline destruction of Roman. They replayed that. Okay. DIY attempted to save the Street Profits from a bloodline beatdown. So right after the Street Profits lost, you already know what's up. The bloodline finna come in, about to jump them. And then DIY comes running out, and DIY gets destroyed. I don't know why this was so funny to me. Like, I'm serious. This was funny. I don't know why DIY just getting just Samoan spiked and them just getting just battered was just so hilarious, though. It was like happening so fast. It's like they ran out there to really do something and nothing just happened. Nothing happened. You see this picture. Y'all see this picture. That's all y'all need to know. Just look at just look at Johnny G. Like, before. See, I'm laughing now. And just look at his face before he take this mean ass Samoan style spike. And like I said, man, Solo was like moving like way quicker than what he normally moved, which I think made it that much more funnier. Okay, in the main event, which to me was not a good main event, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens defeats A-Town Down Under. Boring. We already knew this was gonna happen. You trying to emphasize if KO is gonna turn is boring. Nobody cares about the match anyways. It's boring. We knew they was gonna win. You should have let A-Town and Down and them win. Like, real talk. Boring. The ending was boring. It was still like 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the show, and nothing happened. And nothing happened. And I'm tired of seeing this too at the end of these shows, man. Like, nothing crazy, nothing. Like, it's either Raw or SmackDown. They gonna have one show like this with a boring ass match and just 5 minutes of just standing around. Like, the show literally went off when it was still 2 minutes left. Like, they could have used that time. Terrible ending. Nothing special. Like, literally, look at the writing. Look at the writing down here. That right there tells you this match wasn't much. Look how they barely wrote anything. You could see the writing. And this is the main event, and even WWE on their own website didn't even have much to write about this. I mean, let's read this. Let's see what they really wrote. Undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes teamed with his close ally and WWE Bash and Berlin challenger Kevin Owens against Grayson Waller and Austin Theory in a tense tag team match. Okay, that's the beginning. Despite some initial miscommunication, yeah, like that one part where KO got pushed into like Cody, it was just so goofy. Rhodes and Owens made a cohesive unit, and KO hit a pop-up powerbomb on Waller to win the match. Yeah, man, and I don't really like that finisher too much with KO. He's better off finishing people with the stunner. And KO, you're not Stone Cold, because I see him doing the taunts and stuff like Stone Cold. You're not Stone Cold, KO. You're not, dude. But that's the end of the show, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. The rating I would give this, I don't really think that it's worth a 2.5 out of 5. I would give it a 2 out of 5. It wasn't horrible. The matches kind of held it a little bit, but nothing too big. No Roman, nothing too special like that. But it was better than terrible. It was slightly better than terrible. Those are my opinions. I hope y'all enjoy this. Please hit that like button, guys. Comment, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll definitely see you guys later. I'll try my best to be here Monday night to live stream Raw. And work on more wrestling type of videos. Peace out, everyone.